Stop waiting for your next massive PC build and look right at your desk, because it is officially the perfect time to upgrade your monitor. Whether you are chasing frame rates or crushing your to-do list, I am breaking down why display tech has finally surpassed the struggle of expensive GPUs and memory, specifically highlighting the incredible value found in Iyama's latest monitor lineup. We are going to cover everything from budget-friendly 1080p panels to ultra-wide productivity powerhouses that will completely transform your setup without draining your bank account.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next up, we are tracking a massive move in the AI infrastructure space that is shaking up the markets. Digi Power X has officially locked in a 24-month GPU rental agreement worth nearly $20 million with the next-gen tech firm, SubQ AI. This deal brings dedicated NVIDIA Blackwell GPU power online through the NeoClouds platform, and it is a major signal that the race for high-density computing capacity is officially in full swing. If you are a developer looking to push the limits of AI, you need to hear about the latest deployment news regarding Google's Gemma 4 model family. AMD is hitting the ground running with day zero support for these powerful new open-weights models across their entire ecosystem. We are talking about everything from high-performance Instinct data center, GPUs, to local Ryzen AI processors. And I am breaking down exactly how to get these models running using VLLM, SGLang, and LM Studio. Finally, we are pushing the boundaries of portable gaming by testing if your Android tablet can actually run your full PC library. We are putting the FEX translation layer and the Red Magic Astra gaming tablet to the ultimate test to see if AAA titles can survive on mobile hardware. It is a wild, early access look at the future of handhelds that you do not want to miss. If you want to stay on the bleeding edge of tech news, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Ever feel like your PC build is stuck in a holding pattern? With GPU prices hitting the roof and the latest CPUs feeling like a distant dream, it is easy to get discouraged. But what if I told you the best way to upgrade your setup right now has nothing to do with what is under your hood and everything to do with what is sitting right in front of your eyes? Forget the obsession with RAM sticks or that new graphics card for a moment. We are living in a golden age for PC monitors, and it is the one area where you can actually get massive, visible improvements without blowing your entire savings account. Today, I am going to help you navigate this massive market to find your perfect screen, whether you are a competitive gamer, a busy student, or a creative professional who needs pixel-perfect color. Let's start with the budget end. If you have under £100, you don't have to settle for a flickering, low-res relic. You can snag a 24-inch, 1080p IPS panel with a 144 Hz refresh rate for less than the cost of your weekly grocery shop. Seriously, that is a total game changer. Just keep an eye out for features like AMD FreeSync or NVIDIA G-Sync, because screen tearing is the fastest way to ruin a good session. Now, if you want to push into the mid-range or professional territory, the game changes. We are talking high-speed fast IPS panels, massive ultra-wide canvases for your multitasking workflow, and even 4K displays that make your current monitor look like a calculator screen. And for the creatives out there, don't just buy a pretty picture. Check for things like Pantone validation and Delta E scores to ensure your colors are actually accurate. Ultimately, a monitor is the bridge between your powerful hardware and your own experience. It is the one component that will survive your next 3 PC builds if you make the right choice today. So, check out the recommendations in the description below and let me know, what is the one spec you absolutely refuse to compromise on? Is it raw speed or color accuracy? Thanks for watching, and remember, upgrade your view and you upgrade your reality. What if you could turn the massive demand for AI into a gold mine of recurring revenue? That is exactly what Digi Power X is doing, and the market is absolutely loving it. The company just dropped a massive announcement. They have inked a 24-month, $19.6 million deal to rent out their high-end GPU fleet to the AI innovators over at SubQ AI. This isn't just another contract. It's a pivotal moment for Digi Power X as they officially kick off the commercial launch of their NeoClouds platform. Under this deal, SubQ AI is getting exclusive bare metal access to some of the most powerful hardware on the planet, NVIDIA's latest Blackwell GPUs. We are talking about top-tier, high-density infrastructure housed in a rated 3 facility that's fully optimized for the intense, heat-heavy demands of AI training. What makes this move particularly smart is the financial structure. Digi Power X is pocketing a $2.95 million upfront payment right out of the gate, with the rest coming in on a steady monthly drip. This is a classic. Picks and shovels play in the AI gold rush, and the potential here is staggering. Digi Power X has already lined up capacity for about 4,000 of those NVIDIA Blackwell units, and they estimate that hitting full utilization could generate up to $120 million in annualized revenue. That is a massive growth runway. Both the president of Digi Power X and the CEO of SubQ AI are already hinting that this is just the first step of a much larger, long-term partnership. When you look at the stock jumping over 7% on the news, it's clear that investors see the long-term value in this vertically integrated model. Keeping control over the power and the real estate is a brilliant way to protect those margins. So, what do you think? Is Digi Power X setting itself up to be a dominant force in the AI infrastructure game, or is the competition about to catch up? Let me know your take in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on the tech stocks changing the world. Remember, in the world of AI, speed is everything, but infrastructure is the foundation. Ever wondered how to squeeze the full potential out of Google's latest AI powerhouse on your AMD rig? Well, stop wondering, because the new Gemma 4 model family is officially here, and it is a complete game changer. Whether you are rocking an enterprise-grade Instinct GPU or a standard Ryzen AI processor, Google and AMD have teamed up to make sure these 2B to 31B parameter beasts run like a dream right out of the gate. We are talking multimodal capabilities, text, vision, and audio, all packed into a massive 256K token context window. It is essentially giving your hardware a brain transplant. If you're scaling for enterprise, VLLM is your best friend. By pulling the VLLM ROCm Docker image, you can leverage the Triton Attention backend to handle heavy concurrent workloads across your Instinct or Radeon setups. It is efficient, it is fast, and it is designed for those who actually need high-throughput AI serving. For those pushing the limits on MI300X hardware, SG-Lang is the way to go. You can drop a full Gemma 4 model onto a single GPU and let it rip, or scale up tensor parallelism if your server needs more breathing room. But maybe you are more of a local enthusiast. That is where things get really fun. You can grab LM Studio, make sure your Adrenaline drivers are up to date, and run these models directly on your consumer Radeon card or Ryzen chip using the Llama CPP engine. It has never been easier to get a high-end model running on your home PC. And if you want an OpenAI-compatible API experience, Lemonade is the secret weapon, utilizing ROCm for GPUs or the XDNA 2 NPU for those specialized Ryzen AI tasks. Speaking of NPUs, keep your eyes peeled. Support for the smaller Gemma 4 models is dropping in the next Ryzen AI update. So, if you're ready to stop just reading about AI and start building with it, pick your framework and get to work. Are you planning to run these on a massive server rack or just testing them out on your desktop? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you want more deep dives into the latest hardware-accelerated AI tools. After all, the future of open weights models isn't just in the cloud, it is right here on your hardware. Ever wondered if you could turn that high-end Android tablet into a portable PC gaming powerhouse? It sounds like the holy grail of mobile tech, taking your entire Steam library on the go without carrying a bulky handheld. But today, we're digging into the world of FEX, a translation layer that promises to bridge the gap between ARM-based Android chips and x86 PC games. Is it ready for your daily commute? Let's find out. Valve has been quietly funding the FEXIMU project for years, and it is a fascinating piece of engineering. By translating raw x86 instructions into something an ARM processor can actually understand, combined with Proton for OS-level magic, it effectively turns your Android device into a makeshift PC. Apps like Game Native have made this accessible, letting you log into your Steam account and hit play. But before you get too excited, a quick word of warning: tread carefully with these third-party apps. Some have come under fire recently for harvesting sensitive user telemetry, so always prioritize open source and reputable options. I decided to put this to the test using the Red Magic Astra, a beast of a tablet packing a Snapdragon 8 Elite and a massive 24 GB of RAM. I wanted to see if modern flagship silicon could handle the heavy lifting. I tested 3 very different titles: Cyberpunk 2077, Resident Evil 3, and the Unreal Engine 5-based Clair Obscur. Expedition 33. The results: it was a roller coaster. Cyberpunk 2077 was a non-starter, crashing repeatedly despite my best efforts to tinker with drivers. Resident Evil 3, however, was surprisingly impressive. Once I dialed in the settings, I was getting a consistent 40 to 60 frames per second at 720p. It was genuinely playable, proving that if the game engine is optimized well, these ARM chips can absolutely hold their own. Then came the reality check: Clair Obscur. This Unreal Engine 5 title was a visual disaster. Textures were missing, geometry was mangled, and the game was completely unplayable. The issue isn't just raw power, it's the complex shader pipelines. When you're relying on community-made turnip drivers to patch and missing Vulkan extensions, things get messy fast. Modern engines like UE5 demand a level of precision that these translation layers simply aren't providing yet. Ultimately, while FEX is a brilliant proof of concept, we are miles away from a plug-and-play experience. Qualcomm builds these chips for mobile apps, not the desktop-level Vulkan instructions required for AAA PC gaming. Until official driver support catches up, or Valve steps in with a more integrated solution, this remains an enthusiast experiment rather than a consumer reality. What do you think? Is the future of handheld gaming in Android, or will specialized hardware like the Steam Deck always hold the crown? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. If you enjoyed this dive into the bleeding edge of tech, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives. Until next time, keep tinkering.